Good morning and Sai Ram to all the students. Student, welcome back in your social science class. So today we are going to cover our rest of the part of our lesson number 5 of geography, major domains of the earth. So as I told you about the four major domains of the earth, that is atmosphere, biosphere, lithosphere and hydrosphere. So we had already covered the topic of the lithosphere, in which we read about oceans and our continents. And continents I have explained you properly. So today we are going to start with our oceans, or will tell you about the. So we have five major oceans: Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean and Arctic Ocean. And ocean means a water body and hydro also means a water body. So here all comes under the hydrosphere. Hydro means a water. So as you know that our earth is covered with water, more than 71% of the earth is covered with water and 29% is with land, and we live on land. So how much percentage is covered with water? 71%. More than 97% of the earth's water is found in the ocean, and ocean water is salty. It is not easy to use our ocean water for our daily work like washing, cleaning or consumption, because ocean water is totally salty. It consists a very bigger amount of a salt, and out of 71% of the water, 97% of the earth water is found in ocean, and it is too salty for human use. Human use means washing, cleaning or consumption. A large portion of the rest of the water is in the form of ice sheet, glacier or under the ground. Underwater, everybody knows that well is one of the example. With the help of that we can use the underground water. So third important point, the rest of the portion apart from ocean is ice sheet, glaciers and under the ground. A very small percentage is available as fresh water for human being. So now you know a very small percentage of water is used for human. So that's why everybody is saying save the waters. If you want to save the life on the earth, you have to save the water. Now as you know that 71% is available on the earth, still why we are saying the save the water? Because for human being the water is very less, because rest of the water is either salty or as ice sheet or under the ground. The ocean water are always moving. There the three chief movements of ocean water are waves, tides and ocean current. So we have five major oceans in our world: Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Southern Ocean, Arctic Ocean. I am repeating the name again. See, and it is given in order to size. Okay, so it means the first ocean, which is the biggest ocean, Pacific, Atlantic, Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean, and the smallest one, Arctic Ocean. So learn like this: Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Southern, Arctic Ocean. So we have five major oceans in the world, and these are given according to the size. Okay, so here we have five oceans. I am showing you one diagram which I have taken from your NCERT book. Now here you can see the ocean, the amount of ocean and the amount of fresh water and the storage rate. So 0.03% only. How much fresh water we have to use for consumption, for washing, for cleaning? 0.03. So now you can see you have to save the water. That's why we are saying again, save life, save water. Okay, so next is we are going to tell you about the oceans. So as our first ocean is Pacific Ocean. It is spread over the 1/2 of the earth. Mariana Trench, the deepest of the earth, lies in the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is almost circular in shape. So three main points I have told you about the Pacific Ocean. Now Atlantic Ocean. So it is S shape, as Pacific is circular in shape but Atlantic in S in shape. Okay, so Atlantic Ocean is S in shape. The coastline is highly indented. The irregular and indeed coastline provides ideal location of the natural harbor and port. Coastline means the line which tells the line in between the water and the land, and it is irregular. From the point of view of commerce, it is a busiest ocean. Commerce means trading here. So it is a busiest ocean. Now third is Indian Ocean, named after country India. The shape of ocean is almost triangular. Now here I am telling you the shapes also. So Pacific circular, Atlantic S shape, and Indian triangular. Southern Ocean encircle the continent of Antarctica, extend northward of 60 degree of south altitude. Now next is Arctic, locate with the Arctic Circle and surround the North Pole. It is connected with the Pacific Ocean by a narrow trench of the shallow water known as the Bering Strait. So these oceans are connected with each other also. So these are the main 5 oceans of our world. Now next topic is our atmosphere. So we have covered lithosphere. Under lithosphere we read about continents, then hydrosphere. In hydrosphere we read about oceans. Now our next part, the third domain of the earth is atmosphere. Simple language, atmosphere is just a blanket of gases. Now what is atmosphere? Let's see one by one. Extends up to a height of about 1600 kilometer. Here we have one picture also of atmosphere where different layers are given, and this picture is also there in your NCERT book. Divide into 5 layers based on composition of temperature and other property. Atmosphere consists of 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen, and 1% volume of other gases like carbon dioxide, argon, and some other. As you know that oxygen is a life supporting gas, but we have only 21% of the oxygen. So which gas is in the atmosphere at its large percent? 78% nitrogen. The density of the atmosphere varies with height. Density of the atmosphere varies with height. That's why some people feel a little bit you can say uneasy when they reach to the hills, because the density change from the plains to the hills. The density change maximum at the sea level and decrease rapidly as we go up. So during in hill station the density of the atmosphere changes. That's why some people become uneasy when they reach to the hill station. Climber experience problem in breathing due to this decrease in the density of air. The temperature also decreases as we go upward. Everybody know hill stations are more colder than the plain. So because the temperature also changes, or not changes only, it decreases. It goes down when we reach at any hill station. The atmosphere exerts pressure on the earth. This varies from place to place. Air moves from high pressure to the low pressure, moving air known as wind. So everybody knows that moving air is known as wind, and the main point that temperature goes down in the hill station and that atmosphere density change when the varies with height. So this is all about the introduction of the atmosphere. Now as I told you about the layers of atmosphere, so one by one we'll start reading about the layers of atmosphere, and we'll start from the bottom and show you like this: troposphere, then stratro, then meso. Like this we will start reading our layers of atmosphere. So we have 5 layers of atmosphere: 1 2 3 4 5, and exo in between there. Ionosphere is also there. We will see that layer in our next slides. So let's start with our layers of atmosphere. Now troposphere, the very first layer. The troposphere starts at the earth's surface. So it is the very first layer from the earth's surface, and it extends 8 to 14.5 kilometers high, 5 to 9 miles. So here if you think from where that troposphere starts, exactly from the 8 kilometer to 14.5 kilometer. This part of atmosphere is most dense. Almost all the weather is in this region. So what is significant here? That all the weather in this region. Now next is stratosphere. Now stratosphere starts with just above the troposphere, means after 14.5 to 50 kilometer or about 31 miles high. Now second important thing, ozone layer, which absorbs the scatter of solar ultraviolet radiation, is present here. So what is the main thing about this layer? That it has ozone layer, and everybody knows that ozone layer is a protector, it's a blanket which protects Earth from the ultraviolet radiations. So first, tropo is famous for weather and stratro is famous for ozone layer. Now third, mesosphere. The mesosphere starts just after the stratosphere, extend 85 kilometer, that extend 50. Now 50, 51 to 85, mesosphere. Metro burns in this layer. Metro, small meteors we have already covered in chapter number 1. So meteors burns in this layer. After mesosphere, thermosphere. The atmosphere starts just above the mesosphere, extends 600 kilometer. Aurora and satellite occur in this air. So basically all the satellites occurs in the thermosphere. Now last one is exosphere, but in between thermo and exo there is a small ionosphere. The ionosphere is an abundant layer. Electrons and ions, atoms and the molecules that stretch from about 48 kilometer miles overlapping in the mesosphere and thermosphere. This dynamic region grow and shine based on the solar region, based on what the wavelength of the solar radiation is observed. The ionosphere is critically linked with the chain of sun and earth interaction. This region is what make radio communication possible. So all the ions and electrons are present in this layer of atmosphere. So that's why the radio communication, the radio, like we are saying, radio signals are not okay, we are having some problem. So these all radiations are observed in this layer, and radio communication is possible in this layer. The last but not least, exosphere. This is the upper limit of the atmosphere. It extends from the top of the thermo up to the 10,000 kilometer. So these are all 5 layer of atmosphere, and you can read more about from different books. So these are the layer of atmosphere. So as first component of the domain, lithosphere, second hydrosphere, third atmosphere, the last biosphere. As we live in biosphere, as I told you with the help of example, that biosphere is the combination of all 3 spheres, means domains. So it is a mixture of atmosphere, lithosphere and hydrosphere. So here we have biosphere. In this diagram also you can see atmosphere, hydrosphere and lithosphere, and this is a diagram of your NCERT book. So the biosphere is a narrow zone of the contact between the land, water and air. It is in this zone the life that is unique on this planet exists. The organism in the biosphere main body be divided into two parts, plant kingdom and animal kingdom. And as you know that biosphere is a mixture of all three elements, that is air, water and earth. So it is very helpful and it is very needed that a human being, plant and animal can survive in this only. But what we are doing, because of pollution, air pollution, water pollution, sound pollution, we are exploiting our earth. What we are doing, we are just exploiting our earth, as carbon dioxide is the gas and oxygen and nitrogen, these all are the gas which make atmosphere, and oxygen is a life supporting gas. But what we are doing, we are just doing the air pollution. So human being is doing wrong. By their wrong deeds they are just making the environment not suitable for any human being. So that's why we are saying that save environment, save earth, save life, save water, save air, because without these things you cannot live on the earth, as oxygen is a life supporting gas, water we required for our living being. As you know, 0.03% is there only fresh water for our survival. So we should stop exploiting our nature, we should save our nature. So that's all in our explaining part. Let's do some book exercise. Okay, now tell me, what are the four major domains of the earth? Yes, the four major domains of the earth are lithosphere, biosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. And how many oceans we have? We have 5 main oceans. How many continents we have? Yes, student. So you have to find out the answer from your book. I am giving you some question. Why is the earth called blue planet? Why is the biosphere important for living organisms? So these are some questions which you have to find out from your book. Read the chapter again and again. Try to solve the book exercise, and in your PDF or I am going to tell you the answers also. Meanwhile, what you are going to do, you have to read the chapter again and again. Try to find out the questions from the book and underline the main point. Okay, student. So that's all in this chapter number 5, major domains of the earth. I hope you all understood this chapter very well. It is very easy, related to our day-to-day life. We all know about the water, oxygen, we all know about the mountain. So read this chapter at home. Saida.